Good morning, friends. I am so excited to teach you about our letter of the week. So, would you like to try and guess what our letter of the week is? Our letter of the week starts the word octagon, olive, and ostrich. Have you guessed what our letter of the week could be? Oh, very good. So let's practice saying our letter card for O. All right. O, octopus, aw. Your turn. O, octopus, aw. Very good. And then also our religion card for O is for obeying. And obeying is when we're listening to mommy and daddy, so that means you're obeying them. If they ask you to, put your dish in the sink, you listen the first time, that's what it means to obey. And it's so important that we are especially listening to mommy and daddy and obeying during this time while we're spending a lot more time at home. And mommy and daddy are helping you guys with your learning and you're at home, so it's just very important that we're obeying and listening to mommy and daddy right now. And I know that you guys will. You guys are such good listeners. So friends, now let's try to think of some other words that start with O. Should we start by putting the words I said on the board? Let's do it. Okay. So we said ostrich, octagon. What else did I say, friends? And olive. Good remembering. Can you think of some more words that start with O? How about a bird that goes hoot, hoot. An owl, very good. I'm gonna put this down a little bit lower this time. All right, an owl. And what else, friends? How about an animal in this ocean? It has 8 legs. An octopus, very good, friends. And how about the sound that a pig makes? Oink! That starts with O. Oh, this one is a color. Can you think of a color that starts with O? Orange, very good. That's also a fruit, right? What about one of our months of the week? Yeah, October starts with O. And since October is a month of the year, are we going to use uppercase or lowercase o to write it on our board? Uppercase, very good. All right, maybe a couple more. How about when you turn a light switch up, you're turning it on. Good. And then when you turn it down, you're turning it off. Very good. Oh, you guys are so smart. And if you thought of other words that I didn't think of to put on our board, you can tell them to mommy and daddy, and maybe you can make your own list at home too. You guys are doing a great job with this so far. Now, should we try to write the letter O? Would you like to learn how to write the letter O? Let's do it. Before we start practicing writing our letter of the week, I wanted to review the words that we said together and put on our board. So I'm going to say the word and point to it, and then you can say it after me. Ostrich, your turn. Octagon, olive, owl, octopus, oink, orange, October, on, and off. Very good, friends. Our letter of the week, O, is a very special letter. Can you remember what kind of a letter it is? And I'm showing you this paper as kind of like a little reminder for you. See if you can remember. Magic C. And we call it a magic C letter because you use C to make the letter O. So friends, let's practice. Let's review all of our magic C letters before we learn how to practice writing O by itself. Okay, so I'm going to start over here on the C. And while I'm doing this, can you practice on your table? You could pretend that you are also tracing the letter with me. So you can go like this, like that. Okay, wouldn't that be fun? Let's give it a try. All right, so I'm going to start here. And as I say the phrase for each letter, can you say it with me? Awesome. Okay, ready? Magic C. Good job following along. Magic C, circle round, go home. Oh, that's our letter of the week. Let's do that one more time to make sure that we remember very well how we start making O. So we're starting over here where we make our C. We go magic C, circle round, go home. Awesome job. Now let's try lowercase a. Magic C, straight up, straight down. Good job. Let's do lowercase d. Magic C, straight up, up higher, straight line down. Very good. And now we'll do G. Magic C, straight up, straight down, down, lower, turn, back. Wow, you guys did such a good job following along with our magic C writing. So now let's follow along while we do practice learning how to write uppercase and lowercase O. All right, so for uppercase O, we're going to, it's a lot like lowercase o, where you make a C, except that you're starting at the top instead of at the dotted line. Because for lowercase o, you would normally start here and you would go magic C, circle round, go home. So you would start there because it's smaller. But for uppercase O, it's bigger. So you're going to start at this sky line all the way at the top. And you go a big magic C. So big magic C, circle round, go home. See how much bigger that O is than that O? That's why it's so important to remember where to start. So for uppercase O, we start at the top. And for lowercase o, we start on this dotted line. All right, so let's try that one more time. So now we're going to do lowercase c. Magic C, circle round, go home. Very good. Now, can you practice this with me? You can do the same thing we did with our magic C paper. You can practice tracing on your table in front of you or whatever you have. You could even do it in your lap if you wanted to. Practice tracing those letters. All right, ready? So we're going to do uppercase again. Magic C, circle round, go home. Let's do another one. Big magic C, circle round, go home. Good. Now let's do lowercase o. Magic C, circle round, go home. And then one more. Magic C, circle round, go home. Very, very good, friends. You followed along so well. All right, so now that we have finished learning how to write uppercase and lowercase o, we're going to practice this all week long. But you're going to start with your uppercase writing paper. Remember we do this in class too? So you're going to practice writing the uppercase O, and you can see you can write on, off, and Olivia, which is a name. And all of those are uppercase words that you can trace, okay? So you're gonna start by tracing the letters, and then you're gonna practice writing them on your own on the next row. Very good. And then, as a bonus thing that you could do, you could draw things that start with O on the back. So that's what you can do for the letter O today. And then tomorrow, maybe you could do lowercase o. So it's the same idea. Practice those tracing lowercase o, and then you write them on your own. And the words at the bottom are octopus, owl, and open. A couple of those words we shared this morning, right? And then you can space these out however you would like to, friends. Just take your time with them. Make sure that you're taking your time to do your best work. So you can write uppercase and lowercase on this page, and then you're going to find the O's, and then color the O's in the bottom. Remember, we do these in class too. You guys do such a good job. And last but not least for O is our last O paper, which is the uppercase O and lowercase o. Again, you're going to trace those O's and then practice writing them on the bottom. And then in this box, you can draw something that starts with O. Friends, really good job following along today and learning so much about O. You guys did a fantastic job. When you're done practicing writing your O's, I would love to see how beautiful your work is, because I know you guys take your time, you do your best work. It always looks so beautiful and I want to see it. So if you could, you can post, ask mommy or daddy to post your picture of you with your work, or even just your work if you are a little camera shy and don't want to be in the picture, but you can post your picture of your work and show off your beautiful handwriting, because I know that you all do awesome work. So I will see you in the next video, friends. I hope you have a fantastic day.